There will be a mix of everything. The life here, guys, I'm very happy with. Good morning from Monaco. Busy day, full of millions of things to do, but I'm not complaining because the day is beautiful. Contrary to weather forecast, it was actually supposed to be raining, but now I have so many excuses to leave the house and do everything that I need to take off my to-do list. Now, today's errands are quite unglamorous, I'm not gonna lie, and it's because I have to go and get some tape, like tape for boxes. I have a return to do and I cannot close the box because that's one thing that nobody tells you about moving homes. There will be millions of things that you actually need to get if you're not moving everything from your home. There's so many boxes and things that you need to sort out, so many little things that you need to get. Like you saw in the previous episode, I had to get the kind of like a drying laundry stand, but it's okay when this is your view most of the time. There's always some kind of sea view and beautiful architecture where you look. At least that's what I think. So I'm now going to get the tape. That's the first thing. Then I'm gonna grab a coffee. I'm also gonna go to a vintage store because why not? There's just so much to do. So it's not true that all the errands today are unglamorous. There will be a mix of everything. I also should get something for lunch for myself that I can also do later. Okay, I know where I can get tape. I'm just quickly getting there. By the way, thank you for the recommendation. Many of you told me about the supermarket here at the bottom. Not sure if you can see it. I already did my first shop there and loved it. Thank you for the recommendation for the nail spot. As you can see, I already had my nails done in Monaco for the first time and very, very happy. Now I have lots of Pilates recommendations, lots of massage recommendations. Also, I'm kind of in the process of discovering vintage stores and shops. But if you have any more recommendations, they're always welcome because then what I do with them is kind of like a communal bowl of recommendations. You guys put them all in one place and then I share them all back. So that it's useful for everybody. Oh no! Is Pico Bazaar closed today? Yes, this is where I was gonna get the tape. It's closed for lunch. That's definitely one thing I need to get used to. It's gonna be closed for another 30 minutes, hopefully. I'll do it on the way back. I'll get the tape, then I'll go to vintage shop, then I'll go home because I have a ton of work to do. I have to write articles for my Substack. This week I wanna write a lot because this week I'm specifically inspired. The next article I'm going to write about is should you be checking your partner's mobile phone? So if you're not subscribed to my Substack but you want to see what I think about the topic, go and check it out. Let's get some food now. Okay, choose my base here. I think spinach is a good base. We have lettuce, we have this oh my god, this reminds me of my grandma. How do you say takeaway in French? À l'extérieur. À l'extérieur, oui. Serbia. Yes, Serdi. Okay, champignon, avocado, mais, mozzarella. Can I have some thon? Merci. Bonne journée, merci, au revoir. The vintage store will have to see me later. Okay, officially no tape except from this small scotch tape here, but nothing for packages for me here. This is a supermarket. In the meanwhile, Filippo was managing a lunch today, okay? He's just texted me, by the way, it's in 15 minutes, and I already bought lunch. It's okay, I can have it for dinner. Filippo is not here, by the way. He's in Venice for Biennale because one of the big branches that he works in is art. So, yeah, he asked me if I wanted to come, and I was like, no! I'm so happy here. I mean, honestly, who wouldn't be happy here? Like, it's sunny, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's lovely, I love it. But now, I need to head back home, leave this lunch, and sort everything out. So hot. But I'm making it on time, as it seems. Whew. What a day. Lunch, got myself a coffee at Cedric Grolet, having a little stroll, and I just stopped by to see the Cocoa Beach. What do we think? I mean, these are not my favorite pieces, the ones you can see here in the window, but I definitely have, as you guys could have seen from my little haul, pieces that I loved. I know that people have really hated on this bag a lot on the internet, but I kind of like it. I think it's like a fun take on a straw bag with the trimming, this kind of like a non-shaped straw trimming, which kind of is a nice continuation from spring summer 26, where you could have seen like a very fluffy straw bag that I have and love. But this is quite unique and it's different. It's something that hasn't been done, which is also why I think people don't really love it, because sometimes when things are new, they tend to get a lot of, let's say, hate. But then after a while, people get used to these shapes and materials and kind of different things, which I definitely have witnessed before as well. It happened to me, so I'm not judging anyone. I've changed from the cashmere top that I was wearing because it's actually really hot, especially when you walk and when you go up and down, which I tend to do. But honestly, the life here, guys, I'm very happy with. Anyway, let's get home and let's enjoy this afternoon. Not enjoy, I have a lot of work to do. So I'm gonna get on balcony with my coffee and I'm gonna do a lot of writing. We are at home. I could have put a swimming suit on. I'm not speaking into a straw, I should be speaking into a mic. I feel so blessed, first of all. Second of all, I could be in a swimming suit working. I need to immediately send a video because I just entered the house. I got lots of things sent to me from Milan that I also need to unpack, but I need to finish work here. So we have to prioritize a little bit so that my team isn't behind because of me, even though I'm very excited to open up the suitcases and see what's in there for me. Okay, quickly checking this. Wow, the last video is basically fully in the closet. So I'm kind of maybe gonna avoid it for this video. And now, I could really just chill, but I'm not gonna chill. The sun makes me a bit lazy, I have to be honest, but I'm not gonna be lazy. The mood board I'm just looking at, let me show you. It's a Pinterest mood board. I don't know if you can see it because, okay, I'll be honest, my screen is not like the cleanest, or not the cleanest, just like a lot of reflection. But yeah, this is my current mood board I'm looking at. I need to write. I have a text that I want to write, which I told you about. Should you be checking your partner's phone? And if you do want to check it out, you should go on Substack. So how I do it, I usually just open document and I throw all the things on a piece of paper, like words that I'm thinking. And then I obviously, lately, I kind of became a little bit, not lazy, but I stopped even checking my grammar. Like normally I would put it in AI and check my grammar, but lately I haven't even put the text into AI to check the grammar, because I feel like now in such an era of AI, texts feel more authentic and more real if they're even a little bit imperfect. I don't know what you guys think about that, but that's kind of what I've been doing. So let's start a new document and let's write. This is gonna be so nice. This is kind of like my office corner. Is that okay? I'm not complaining. The coffee at Cedric Grolet is very good. It's very expensive, but it's very good. Okie dokie, guys. I wrote a little bit on the balcony. I really enjoyed it. Ate some pistachio nuts and just, yeah, enjoyed my moment. You know what I mean? Really enjoyed it. But it's a hair wash day. Like, actually, my hair never really gets greasy, but it gets to a point where I'm just like looking forward to wash it. I have naturally dry hair. I've told you this a million times, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I know that there are so many of you that are new to my channel, so thank you, welcome, please come in. And I wanted to kind of do this with you guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna go straight into the shower now. I'm gonna put in a little leave-in treatment. I'm gonna use today this hair ritual by Sisley. Now my favorite hair products, as many of you know, are Lunesi. The shampoo and my favorite mask in the whole entire world is in the shower. I'll get it, wait. Oh no, actually it's here. Not in the shower yet. I think I was trying to hide it from Filippo. Because Filippo, like, he does not know how much shampoo or something you should use, so he kind of overdoes it. So this is what I'm going to be using. These are my favorite products for when it comes to hair care and like wash and all of that good stuff. But first I'm going to leave this in. This is kind of like a restructuring nourishing balm. I really enjoy it. I enjoy putting a lot on my hair, then kind of leaving it in and then washing it out all together, especially when it comes to the ends. You see, this is also can be quite nice if you wanna maybe like do a little nice sleek back. Maybe I should have removed the Chanel top before doing this, but honestly I don't have any tops that are not nice quite here yet, and I could not have done it naked and film it, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna do this now, then I'm gonna like wash my hands, remove the top, comb through the hair and put it up with a claw clip. And while waiting for all of this to sink in, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of try and unpack some of the things that need to go into my wardrobe, do a little upper body workout, like the weights. I have weights that have arrived. Oh my God, guys, I have to be honest with you. Okay, you know this, obviously, I've said it before. I know I'm repeating myself, but my hairline in 37 years that I have has never looked this good. Has never looked this good, and it's all and entirely due to supplements. I think I've always had a lot of hair, I always had thick hair, I always had good hair, but my hairline has improved so much, and I've inserted many pictures from before. I can insert even more, but it's just insane how good and how much Noah hair has helped my hairline. It's insane. I'll put a QR code here so you can scan it if you're watching on TV, or I will link it below in case you guys want to check out Noah hair. Ingredients are all natural and good for maintaining good hair pigment, for maintaining healthy hair growth, for all the good stuff, nourishing the hair itself and the scalp, the head scalp, the skin on your head, which is called scalp. Okay, but obviously I also put a lot of effort in nourishing my hair. One does not exclude the other, absolutely. But I'm just impressed with my hairline. I'm genuinely impressed. So this is it. I'm gonna leave this in for like some time, then I'm gonna go rinse it out. I need to first pause the camera. Not gonna do too much, but I wanna unpack some of the bags that have just arrived. I'm gonna try and stay out of the closet because I feel like I could spend a whole day long in closet, and you guys probably know that. Okay, so bag number one that came from Milan that I was like, why didn't I bring it? And I also didn't bring any kind of burgundy bag is this one over here. It's a bit slouchy at the moment. Bag number two, that is perfect, is the pochette in this June Milton, and it's perfect for these sling bags. You guys know I'm not a big fan of matchy-matchy, but this was just like a match made in heaven, so it was a pity to separate them. And we have a Kelly 28. Yes, I brought a lot of black bags, but besides this one, not many with silver hardware. So, is this gonna fit? This is gonna fit, lovely. Obviously, I think I'm gonna place these clutches somewhere else. And then maybe even I will put the tiny bags here and then the bigger bags here. I'll see. I'll figure that out later. For now, this is actually quite cute. Then where shall we put this one? This one can even go here. Maybe the straps are a little long. I'll see, but it's okay. This one can go higher. I'll figure it out. That's quite logistics because I like that it's symmetric. So if I change something, I'll have to change it in a way that it maintains the symmetry. I need to figure it out. So today I've received these containers, and this is kind of like some of the things that I'm mainly using. I still need to organize it properly, but these kind of things, you only know how if it works or not when you're using them. I'm waiting for my kind of like cups or whatever you want to call them, like brush holders to arrive. They're arriving tomorrow. We're supposed to arrive today, but not. And yeah, basically these are, as you can see, most of the drawer is NARS because for me NARS like quite like good basics, some hourglass. I've recently tried these Mary Phillips foundations. I love them for when I don't want much of a foundation. I also have my natural matte longwear, great. And yeah, a bit of everything, as you can see. Guys, if Filippo ever wonders what I do at home while he's not here, I wonder if he ever wonders. I feel like he probably knows. He most definitely knows what I'm doing while he's not here. Well, I wash my hair. As you can see, I have not fully done it, which is why I also have some face masks details like in the hair, but I'm currently, you guys know my routine. I applied this, it's a bit like sticky now because it's from the shower. But I applied my Lunesi mask, which is sitting now on my hair under the towel so it can kind of like steam up a bit. I didn't really properly put a towel, but that's also because I was putting the face masking. After that, after I like wash my face fully, I will do a little nice session of LED. I was gonna say I'm gonna read, because I somewhere here have put my book that I'm reading, which I'm reading for the second time. It's not the first time I'm reading the same book, but I just, I felt like it. However, I might first watch a bit of YouTube. I completely don't have a habit of having a TV, because I never had a TV myself, besides when we lived in Paris. That was the only time that I actually had TV. So I forget about the TV as like a thing, you know what I mean? But I might play some YouTube on it. I might watch some of my favorite YouTube or Netflix. I don't know. I don't really watch Netflix without Filippo though. We're especially watching a series at the moment. I think it's called Staircase. And that's what I'm gonna do now. Relax a little bit for 20-30 minutes. Then I'm gonna go wash my face, wash the hair, come out, like everything, shower proper, moisturize my body, dry my hair. This he would never guess. I put a washing machine on. That's quite unusual, but that's that. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'm gonna enjoy. I would make myself a cup of something, but I have nothing to make at home, so that's a little bit sad. Maybe tomorrow we can actually go together to the supermarket or something, so we can actually get something nice. And until then, I will just be here for the second. Take two, ladies and gentlemen. Take two of me trying to get the tape that I need so I can send back my package. Now, you would maybe think that considering I run two businesses, I'm planning a wedding, and I'm moving home, or just moved home, but I'm kind of like nesting in a way. Settling is probably a better way to express what I'm doing. You would think that I'm like a very structured, organized person, and honestly, I hate to disappoint you, but I am always trying to do my best, but there are days like yesterday when just like all the plans that I made got derailed, and now I'm back to kind of like doing the first task. But this time I'm a bit better organized. I've done a lot of work already today, so I'm gonna go get the tape. I'm gonna finish what I need to finish. I don't know if I need some food. What's really good is that I will be receiving the plates today. That makes a big difference. Saying that, I don't know if I want to unpack the plates, because Filippo's coming home tomorrow, and maybe it'll be nicer to unpack the plates when he's here, just because then he can deal with all the rubbish. Okay, the shop's open now, so I'll get my tape and then I'll continue with ticking off one after another errand. And genuinely then, all I want to do is spend a day like I did yesterday with a coffee or matcha, we might grab it later, on the balcony writing. I wrote 5 texts yesterday, I have 5 more to do today. The funniest thing about Monaco so far is that I've spent a lot of time in Italy, right? And a lot of time with an Italian. But since we came, I had one dinner with friends and one lunch, and both of those were executed fully in Italian. And I just thought that was funny, because living in Italy, that was not the case. But living in Monaco, that's the case. A lot of lifts everywhere, a lot of escalators, just kind of making it easier to get whatever you need to get. Let's see which one we'll get here first. Which one do you think? I don't have a bag for the sellotape, and it does not fit in my little Chanel bag, but that's okay. How many things I packed and brought and everything, there's always something you forget, there's always something that you might need. So that's the little pains. But I remember exactly the same phase when we were in Paris, like little something that you thought you can go without, like the lighter, right? I bought a lighter as well now because I cannot light my candles and I want my house to smell beautiful. Always something like scissors, like random things. Probably my most visited store coming back. Okay, everything I wanted from Sephora was in fact sold out, so I couldn't get anything that I needed, which is okay. I could have bought stuff I don't need, but I decided to avoid that today. What is the fastest way to get my matcha? I think I got it. And then I should stop by the supermarket as well, I think. to get some food. It's quite tricky now. They set everything for Formula One already, which is like in a month. But everything's been set for a while now. These things are not normally here. It kind of limits the movement a little bit, so you cannot just like jailwalk, for example, which is great. But yeah, if you know your usual path, you perhaps might not be able to do it. It's all good. I do every single day, guys. Since I came, I do like 20,000 steps, which is great. Iced coconut cloud matcha, it's 10 out of 10. One of my favorite desserts. I also really love the Mikado. I can't decide if I like the dark or the milk. I don't know why I just called it Mikado when I normally call it Mikado. I don't know what's correct, but yeah. I confuse myself too, don't worry. I think I even confuse my therapist. No, I don't think I confuse her. Let's finally take a moment to check out the vintage store. I've been here once before. They had a really cute dog. I guess he's off today. I didn't get anything yet. I was just looking. But honestly, guys, the lady that works in this vintage store, I've already seen her a few times. She's pregnant, you'll see her. She's so nice, so sweet. I remember the first time I went to the shop, Filippo told her, you know, we're just moving here. And she said, if you guys need anything, come by, stop by, see me. So nice, so chatty, so friendly. She has also a dog. The dog was not here today. But she's so lovely. So yeah, if you come by, it's like very easy to find this place because you literally take the street up from the casino and you go on the right and they have like really cute pieces. So I'll come back because she was just putting things out. So I will come back another time. Also, I just wanted to stop by and say hi and see what's up. So that's the current update. And now it's time to go home and continue with some work. Ah, you didn't see the dog, it was so cute. Ah, it was a little Shih Tzu, adorable. I'm waiting for some small little things for the house, which I've told you about, and I'm very excited for these, so I wanted to unpack them together. Now, I haven't really ordered much of anything, really. Like, you guys know, we brought the bedding from Frette and the the bathrobes and towels. I got some Hermès towels that I brought home, the yellow and white stripy ones. But because I'm a queen of high and low, I have also a Zara Home order. And I genuinely don't even know what I ordered. So I'm gonna check now. Okay, these are the things that I definitely need. We have some cups or like holders or however you wanna say it. But these are for toothbrushes and things like that. So I ordered that on Zara Home because I was like, I don't need anything special. Okay, this one I actually ordered, I think for my makeup brushes, if I'm not mistaken. And I ordered two different ones because I didn't know which one I'm gonna love more. Now I cannot remember what I ordered for what, which is not ideal. But this one, I think I ordered for face brushes. And this one I think I ordered for the pink bathroom. I really need to kind of speak to myself, okay? And understand. Do you guys sometimes speak to yourself or is it just me? I don't know, let me know. There's so much going on currently here. Wow, this one they really packed. This one we already have one, so I just ordered the matching one on my side. So we have two, okay? That is it. This was really wrapped like there's no tomorrow. Okay, so that's one kind of medium-sized box containing these three things, but I'm happy they wrapped it well so that it doesn't break in transport. Then we have another box which does not have fragile on it, which is great news. You'd be surprised, but I'm not actually a big fan of boxes. I don't like the idea of thinking where they've traveled and been, etc. I ordered some very simple like hand towels, but I really like these and they're pink. So I thought they were very cute. It's not so easy to find pink towels. And these are just like very little ones because I wanted to have some for hands and I think these are so cute for the pink bathroom. I then ordered some simple baskets. These are for towels, you know, and like things like that or whatever. We have like this dark bathroom as well, remember? A tray, because I'll tell you why. Okay, so I actually wanted to get like a very nice, expensive, elegant tray. We have the Hermès tray on the table that you guys know from my birthday, and I love it so much, but I'm not really using it for like drinking coffee or cups or glasses or anything like that, because I find it like really beautiful. I don't know, that's a bit crazy, but I use it like to kind of hold, like keep things on the table. You've seen it, right? Let me show it to you. I keep my book and the pen and whatever, and I think it's so lovely, but I don't really consider this a tray. I kind of consider this more of a storage thing for the table, right? But this one, if I want to bring coffee out on the balcony, or like little snacks or a little breakfast bowl, and we have all the Hermès plates have arrived, but I'm going to wait for Filippo tomorrow to come because I ain't no opening boxes, okay? But this I think is great, because if I make breakfast, I can bring it out for myself on the balcony, and it's really, really cute and chic and kind of vintage looking. Can you see? So I love it. I'm gonna order more of these pink towels because I just ordered like a small little batch to see if I like them. And then this is something for, I think, my swimming suits that I'm gonna try and see if it fits in any of the drawers, because I have no idea. It comes in several different sizes. Yeah, this is gonna fit, no problem. Maybe it's better for underwear. So something like this. I don't know which size I got. I think I got several different sizes. Wait, yeah, I did. Maybe this is the small size. I wanted it for swimming suits because you know how nice it is when you can really divide swimming suits. No, this is the bigger. So how big is this small one? We'll see. But basically I wanted to place like each swimming suit in one of these. Okay, I see now. I see. All right, I don't know what sizes these are. This one is 8.3 times 8.3. And this one is 11 by 14. So that will help me organize a little bit of my wardrobe. This is for my makeup brushes. I'm very happy about this, that I can finally put some makeup brushes in here and not keep them in whatever. This I'm gonna wash and already put in the pink bathroom. And this I will put as like a little toothbrush for the pink bathroom as well. Great progress, I think, kinda, in a way. I'm literally like spending the days just kind of folding the boxes away. Okay, not ideal, but this is not terrible. I mean, guys, look at this. I will put it back in that drawer. I should remove all these tags because I know it will bother me, but now the scissors seem kind of far. So maybe one piece should be here because they do take longer space and actually fits brilliantly. If we wouldn't have tags, it would fit even better. So, I can't wait to wear this one. The hot pink, love it. Just don't know if I should put, maybe I should put like bottoms and tops kind of divided. No, I think this is good. What is this? Ah, this is an accessory, but it is a beach accessory, so it should go on the side. So that when I pick the swimming suit, I don't have the bottom actually. The bottom is in Milan, don't ask. It's a complicated story, but maybe not for long. And then we have this. This is my new Gucci. I also left one already at the beach club in our cabin. I think I told you about that already. Well, maybe since I don't have that many, I can separate them for now. Also, it's gonna look neater. This is what I'll do for now. The tags are atrocious, that's the problem. Okay, this one doesn't need scissors. I managed to remove some tags, not all. The ones that I could actually rip off. We're getting somewhere. Also, I'm really happy with this. It's actually quite cute. And it's very wide for the brushes. I don't have my eye brushes. I literally have one or two in here. Maybe I have way too many face brushes, but it's okay for the moment. I just realized I have some doubles. Those are probably just, I'll take them out so I have them for whatever. Good morning, guys. I am running late, and I'm running late because Philip was back and he wants us to go to beach club immediately. He's starving. I'm not sure even what's the temperature like outside. Okay, it looks sunny. You guys know we have everything there. Let me just see. Oh my god, one of my really like beloved girlfriends is currently on Bachelorette, and I would love to go and surprise her. She obviously invited me, but I just could not make it because we're having so many things going on at the moment that Filippo was like, oh, we need to do all of these things wedding related, and they're like literally somewhere with like no reception. So I'm having like the worst FOMO, like the worst, and I'm so upset. Anyway, I need to get dressed. We're heading to the beach club for a meeting and then we're gonna stay there for lunch. Let's get dressed. You know what you haven't seen already? Well, you have probably on TikTok, but I got this vintage Kelly 32 that I think is so insane, and I got it for like a price like cheaper than a Chanel basically. I really love it. I think I'm gonna wear it today because I need to pack so many work-related things as well in my bag, honestly, because there's a lot of work that I need to do. And lip gloss, what sunglasses? Very, very, very simple outfit, except, oh, I like these sunglasses actually. They go well with my bag. But I will bring a pair of like classic, maybe Cartier ones, so that I can have them still. What else do I need? Nothing really much. I want to buy like a little twilly for around the neck in this color as well. Shoes. I don't really have shoes in the right color. Should I go for just classic flip-flops or should I go for like my favorites? I think classic flip-flops because I don't even know. Oh no, I have a pair of shoes there. I'll actually go for these. They give me a bit of height, you know? So this is the look. Very classic, very casual. I needed this because for sure I will run out of battery. My phone I need as well. Mints I always need. We need a lip liner and a lipstick pack, a touch of fragrance. In fact, I'm gonna bring the fragrance because I have this mini version. I also think I have a hat over there, or do I? Or do I not? I don't know if I have a hat, we'll see. Filippo really insisted that we get a crab, so we got one and we huffed it because he really wanted it. I always want one, don't you?
Oh my god, it's so good.
This for me, I know it's a French thing, obviously, but it's such a home thing, like back home thing. I haven't really vlogged much today, you know, Filippo, after the club. Well, there was nothing to see. I was writing some Substacks and I showered, which I cannot walk. I'm wearing my favorite acquisition for spring summer 26 from Chanel. So we're heading for dinner to Cipriani tonight upstairs. I don't think I'm gonna be able to vlog anything there. Hello everybody, it's a new day and we are at brunch. We were sunbathing a little bit, and while sunbathing this morning we were having a very, very long wedding call. What was on the schedule today? A lot of discussion regarding floor plan, decoration, catering, videographer, so many different things. I cannot even think, honestly. Like at one point when we were 1 hour into the call, Filippo said, I cannot anymore, like, you know, it gets so long. But I wanted to tell you one thing that I think I kind of briefly mentioned it. Since I've arrived in Monaco, we've so far had 3 meals totally in Italian. So last night only Italian. I had to speak as well, like fully. Then I had with Clotilde, fully Italian. And then with Sasha and Chiara, fully in Italian.
And how do you feel about it?
I feel exhausted. We need to call your mom also today. Okay, anyway, we're having a little chill day. It's supposed to be chill day, kind of finishing some loose ends. Filippo just told me that he saw a beach bag that he thinks I need to have, and I was like, what does it look like? He's like, it's from Chanel. And I was like, okay, what does it look like? And he said, oh, it's like 3 stripes. I said, okay, that's Cocoa Beach. Is it a big one or a small one? He was like, it's a big one, you need to have it. So Filippo is literally the most shopping enabling person that I can tell you ever. I love this hat, by the way. It's quite nice because it protects my face from the sun, but also it's not like I can lie back because it doesn't have brim in the back. I'm enjoying today.
Yes.
What should I start from? The little ones?
Yeah.
Or the big ones?
No, little ones.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, let's do the little ones. Oh my god, it's so cute.
Wow.
It's for yogurt.
Okay, give me the boxes.
I'll leave everything here so that in the end, I really love the Soleil collection. I remember seeing it at one year at the Design Week. Hermès invited me to come and preview the new home collection. I almost threw you this. And I remember thinking, wow, I wish I would have this as my plates at home. Besides Hermès, I also really like the Ginori plates, I have to say. So I think we got 4 of these Soleil bowls, like a little something, right? Little rice bowl or a soup even. I'm very curious what's in this box because this looks like a pair of shoes. You wanted this. It was the petit déjeuner cups with the saucers, because even though we have 2 mugs, Filippo wanted something that he can put. How beautiful is this plate? You wanted, for some reason, whatever reason, cups with saucers, and now you have them. This is why I usually like to do.
No, I want the plate.
Yeah, but those...
This one.
It doesn't matter. Whichever it is, both are suitable. Actually, the cups are bigger than the bowls. Okay, we have then, ladies and gentlemen, so beautiful. This can be even like framed on the wall. Wow.
Beautiful.
I don't know if we bought enough of these plates because we just went by something for us to have. And then we will see as the time progresses if we need to add. Also, we never really have people, we don't plan on having people at home, I would say. So beautiful. Do you want to see? Gorgeous.
When I do my spaghettino, maybe tonight.
4 deep plates. I think that's 4 is more than enough. I think actually those are dessert plates.
Yeah?
Yeah. I remember you didn't want the dessert plates, and then when you left, I still asked for them. Yeah, because these are the actual plates.
Wow.
And these are dessert plates.
Yeah.
But when you left, I asked also for dessert plates. I was like, also 2 dessert plates because I never know, and I love them. They're so beautiful.
This is the most beautiful one.
Right? The
Yeah.
big one. So beautiful. I love the drawing. I love the sun. The sun is a big symbol for me throughout my
It's also very
life.
summery, and it goes with our house because
Yeah.
we like it. You see, we have a touch of
Yellow.
yellowish. So,
Thank you, my love. I
you
love,
know, and
I
also yellow
love
is my
this.
favorite color.
Yeah,
So
apparently.
finally in the house in Monaco, which, as you know, I did with the help of Tamara. It's a little bit more like me, and Milan is a little bit more like us.
I'm happy. So I wanted to
this is
show
more
you.
like this, I think.
No,
That's it.
it's like this.
No,
Why do you think this is not it right?
this is not. This is like a fruit plate or
No,
something.
no, baby. This is the set.
Yeah, but the set is usually the fondo and the piatto.
No, it's just that. No, I think it's like this.
No, baby, they don't serve you like that.
No.
This is a sotto piatto. Oh,
Okay, go.
that's how it works. This is the main sotto piatto, and then on top you have this. That's how you serve, kind of. But this is not the plate that
No, I
goes
don't
under
think
this.
that's right. But okay, there's even bigger plate than this. These are the bowls. And these are the little petit déjeuner cups. I love them. I'm thinking of getting 2 more of the dessert plates because I love the print, and just so we have like then 4 of each. Maybe 2 more of mugs, and maybe 2 more of this, even if Filippo doesn't think we need it. I will need it when I want to have my matchas and teas and whatnot. But overall, I think if we have set of 4 of everything for now, will be perfect, though we do not have cutlery. The reason why we do not have cutlery yet, I don't know if I actually want to buy cutlery. My mom asked me also to tell me that there are 2 things that my grandma bought me once upon a time, or like wanted me to have. One of them was set of china. So I have this like really special set of china from my grandma, and I don't want that in this house here because we just came here. I don't know like if we're gonna like it here. I mean, so far we love it here, but you know what I mean. So I don't want to bring that. I want to have a set of china in our like family home, okay? That special set of china that my grandma kept for me. But I think I also have a set of silverware cutlery. And I don't know if I also want to keep that silverware cutlery for the family home and just like have like something very simple here. I need to figure that out. I need to also speak to Filippo. I have some really beautiful heirloom pieces that I don't want to like break the China. Also, like I tell you the honest truth, when we moved from Paris to Milan, Filippo left behind so much stuff of ours in that home, but it's okay. It's a whole story. I fell asleep basically on the couch. That's why I look like this. But I'm gonna go have a shower now and I'm gonna do a face mask.
And what am I going to do now?
You're gonna do recycling of the boxes. And supermarket.
Exactly.
Look, this is so beautiful. I'm sure this is machine washable. I'm gonna put it in a machine to wash them all so we can put them. Is that okay, Filippo?
Yeah.
So we can put them all up in the cupboard. Okay, are you ready? I'm ready. Your bride to be is gonna do a little LED mask now because it's the weekend and I don't need to be really doing anything. I worked really hard this whole week, but I'm holding this so it doesn't pull my face because otherwise I need to tighten this, which I should be doing, but right now I'm gonna lie down after it. Then I'm gonna do a face mask, a sheet mask. Favorite lip balm at the moment, it's amazing. And this is Cherry Chateau Rosé. And then I've decided, ladies and gentlemen, that tomorrow, you know my friend who's got her bachelorette, tomorrow I'm gonna surprise her. I don't really think I can, but I will. I'm gonna surprise her. Filippo went to supermarket, he bought us some blueberries and some really yummy things. And he's here now snacking, he's put it all away in the kitchen. And I'm just gonna have my wholesome time now. Good morning, guys. It is a new day and I'm just getting ready. It's okay. I'm getting ready. Wow. I think my lashes have never really been longer. I don't know if you can see the light here is a bit like sunny and I don't know, all kinds of light. But I think my lashes and my hair have never been thriving more. And we all know why that is. I was just speaking to my friends yesterday. Like, it's so crazy because all my friends, oh no, that's not what I wanted, but I love this as well. This NARS Laguna eyeshadow, but I wanted blush. I want a bit more blush. I want to look really like blush today. Speaking to my friends, like all my friends, they keep reordering Noah hair. Not all my friends, but the ones that obviously like want to use it and, you know, have enjoyed using it. And my best friend, she said like, wow, like she's had such great results from using Noah hair. She keeps reordering, and then I keep calling my mom like, can you please refund her and just send her the product? She's my friend. But that's kind of like I guess I'm the same with my friends. When like they launch a business, I always want to support, and you know it's a normal thing. But then obviously I'm always like, just like refund her, and you know it's okay, like whatever. And then the feedback that I've been getting, how everybody's having such great results with the hair is insane. And I have to say, obviously my hair, I just saw a picture how much longer my hair is. I actually was like, I'm not gonna cut my hair shorter before my wedding. It makes no sense. Who does that, right? But I think I might actually cut my hair shorter because it's just growing way too long. And it's been really, I've been having like such a great feeling with my hair. Like I've been just having like great hair lately, like thick, good, and nourished and growing. And it's all been good. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah?
Yeah, you should also take it maybe.
I do take it. That's why my hair is like that.
You're not as regular as me, I would say, but he takes it when I tell him to take it. I love you in this jumper, Filippo. You look so cute. Okay, a little bit of lipstick and I'm ready to go. Where are we going this morning?
I don't know. Breakfast.
I've overlined my lips like there's no tomorrow, but I felt like it this morning, you know? Some days you just feel like this, other days you feel like that. Also, this morning I woke up and I chose violence. I went online, I booked my flight, I booked a Ritz hotel. It's a big surprise. We cannot say anything. Remember I told you that my friend's having a bachelorette and I was like, I'm so sad because I'm missing out. And all the time she thought I was going to surprise her, which kind of broke my heart. So I decided to indeed surprise her because all my friends were texting her like, hey, like, you know, she's thinking you're going to come and surprise her. She's thinking you're going to come and surprise her. And we finished all the, like, we wrapped the kind of bridal calls and all the things that I had to do. And I moved one of the tastings to Wednesday, like one of the kind of tasting, whatever. It's not just tasting, it's also decoration looking and stuff, to Wednesday. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna pack and I'm gonna surprise her, but you're gonna watch that in the next video because I think it'll be cute. I wanted to show you one other thing before we move on this morning and we go for breakfast. I say I want to show you, but I also want to show myself. I received some new bits and bobs from DISSH clothing, so I want to try it on now and I want to see what it is even because I have no idea. Maybe I can even wear it this morning. Item number 1 is, it's like an organza see-through top. I picked these pieces, obviously, but I can't remember now what I picked because it's been a while. So an organza top, love it. Don't have a black bra here though, because like the one that I would want to wear under it, you know, I would want to wear like a really cute lacy one. Oh, this is so cute. Like a brown, mid-length, kind of silky. I'm gonna try it on now. And I want to see what's the third piece as well. I think it should be like a top. I will link these. Oh no, it's shorts. This is so cute. Let me put them on. I can't even remember picking this. The shorts are so cute. I love them. Okay, can you see the lace trim? Very sweet. I don't know if I'm showing you properly, but I really like it. I think this is so cute. It is a bit cloudy though, so I don't think I can wear this today. Let me try on the dress. But I love this. They're quite like really soft and nice. Wait. Surprise team squad. So basically I'm trying to surprise this friend, but I'm speaking to the other friend. And the other friend's telling me, why doesn't she come to Paris? Let me leave a voice note. I wish you also came to Paris. Maybe you can also like change your plan, because then I could see you and hug you and spend some time with you too, because I miss you. So now my friend is telling me who else is going to accompany my friend to Paris so that I can be in touch with them. Though I booked the same hotel, so we can be at the same hotel. What I was planning to do is I want to send her a bouquet of flowers, which I need to check with the Ritz. I want to like basically send her a bouquet of flowers to her room and say like more surprises coming tonight, and then come to surprise her, because I think that would be quite cute, but maybe also disappointing. Maybe she'd expect something else. I don't know. Anyway, this dress is actually really beautiful. Probably will be one of my most worn this summer. Imagine it ironed, please don't imagine it creased. Let me just show you full length. I love the length. I think the length is perfection, because it's perfect, you know, like it's not too long, it's not touching the floor. It's kind of like you can wear it with the heels, but you can wear it with flats, and it's hugging the body perfectly. The only thing is obviously ironing will be a thing that I need to do. However, I'm very much okay with that. So no issues there. Yes, my love.
Baby,
tell me.
This is crazy.
What is
Try
crazy?
to do ha. Try to do
Ha?
No, do like this. And I'll do. So why ha is hot and who is cold?
Baby, are you 5 years old?
Huh?
It's cold and it's hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
Because goes from inside of your body and goes from not so much inside. I think. I don't know. I don't really know why. I'm not a parent yet, but probably those are the kind of things I will know answers to when I'm a parent and your child asks you questions like this. Okay, so I'm gonna get dressed now and I am going to go for a little breakfast with Filippo. But I think you guys probably, this vlog, we can wrap it up. I think it's been enough. You've seen a lot of different things. I am gonna love you and leave you. I'm just gonna show you what I'm gonna wear today and then we're gonna wrap it up, okay? This is what I want to wear today. Look how beautiful is this jacket. It closes like this, kind of seamless. I'll show you here. Can you guys even see me here? I think you can see me. Okay, obviously this aisle is kind of dominating now, the frame. Sorry about that. I need to figure it out still, but I think we need to close it. Hold on. And I love that this is a high street outfit, but it looks so chic and so like, I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Even with, I mean, I've been loving wearing this bag, to be honest. I really like it a lot. So I think this might be a little brunch outfit for me this morning. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining. And then don't forget to join in the next video when we go to surprise my friend Kate, another bride to be. So let's do this. Bye guys.